guys, welcome back. My energy's a little bit better today. I'm still very swollen though, but it is what it is. Alright guys, I do look like a crazy bad lady. It's cool. Leos, we're doing career and money reading. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take them. It says sign that damn contract. Okay. Keep hustling, don't give up. Yeah. Avoid money schemes. And stolen ideas, be careful who you trust. Okay? Okay. Right. And then, bitch. At the body. At the body? Something about your body. Okay? And then I just saw 111. Wealthy woman. Oh, I have part of my blanket. Wealthy woman, rich bitch, hustler, provider. Yes. Yes. Okay, Leos. I feel like there's going to be some kind of contract. This could also be, I've noticed that when I do readings, this could also be a contract with like, oh my god, I got a really fucked up word in my head. I'm not sure why I got that word, but it has to do with, you know, what happened in 1945. If you guys know, you know, right? But I heard that word. I saw it actually spelled. I saw the word in my mind. I don't know what that has to do with it. Maybe you like do a podcast or something, or maybe you're doing something with correlation of now and then. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's something that something about history, right? Telling truths and being honest about what's been going on. Didn't I get that song? What's going on? I think I got that song before I started, right? Or before yeah, like in my head. I got several songs and now they're all gone. So, sorry. They are saying, you know, keep hustling. Don't give up. It might have been slow moving, whatever you're doing. I feel like there was a lot of things going on with alignments, alright? There was a lot of things going on with alignments. There was a lot of things. It was like there was a need to have everything line up for there to be like this kind of butterfly effect. I feel like whatever it was that you were doing is good. You just hadn't hit that like right corner, right? What am I seeing? Is it like racing? Yeah, I guess I'm saying like racing, or even it could be like car racing or like just running, where you hit that right corner and you pick up speed. Not a runner. I've never been a runner either, even when I was very healthy. My chest hurts a lot when I run, like a lot. So I'm not a runner. Even when I wanted to be, I'm not. Yeah. Be careful who you're sharing your ideas with, though. I do feel like there are people, especially if you work online, there's so many people that are, steal your ideas, right? All those people that, content steal and then start a whole new page and then are making more money than the original people because you know, they just steal every video they make and then they start a new page and then it gets, you know, they start getting monetized and it's like, are you fucking serious? Like, I'm not even getting paid and you're getting paid off my shit. And with that as well, I do feel like there's going to be people that are coming up that are wanting to like collaborate with you, people that are wanting to start certain businesses. And really, you know what it's giving? It's giving Marlon Wayans. Remember the Wayans brothers? You know how they just came out with a new movie, but they did Scary Movie 1 and 2, and with Scary Movie 3, that movie script got stolen basically, and so did the rest of the franchise. Like every movie after that wasn't the Wayans brothers. It was actually stolen from them their ideas, and then that's why, you know, the franchise kind of lost fire, because it wasn't the original stories, which I love the first and the second one. After that I was like, I even like the third one, but it's because, you know, it turns out that it was their storyline, and was it Weinstein? I can't remember his name. I guess stole the storyline from them and wanted to pay them the exact same from the first movie when they had already blown up. So anyway, I'm getting more like that. Like somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's work together, and basically what they're doing is it's someone that you're gonna get together with, and they're going to like take your ideas and go and make their own, right? Or you could even be like, I don't know, those people that work with like contacts, or like what kind of business is that, when you have like a clientele and somebody could go and steal your clientele list and like start a company. I don't know what company does that. Talent agencies, maybe. Any kind of agencies. Maybe even like sports, stuff like that, right? And if you're dealing with like a podcast where it's like, you know, I don't know, just be careful. I can't really go into that because I don't really know very much about contracts and stuff, right? And client deals and clients and stuff. I don't know. So yeah, don't mind my catnip. They dropped it last night and I don't know where the lid is, and so I'm it's kind of going back and forth on my desk. Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the lid is. It was almost full. They straight up went ham last night. When I woke up, I was like, what the? Did you guys party without me? Like, what kind of shit is this? What kind of bullshit is this? Alright, clarify. Yeah, sign that damn contract. You got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you got the Five of Swords. Well, it's actually the Five of Wands, Swords, and then the Ace of Wands in reverse. Hang on, guys. I'm looking at this card because it's telling me something here. You know what it looks like? It looks like, there's one witch that's throwing a bunch of swords in the air, and the other one is like freaked out, and then the other lady is crying, okay? So it almost looks like this person is making a potion, or like reading like daggers. Like you can read almost anything if you have the talent for it, right? Or if you have that gift for it. But it feels like the news that's coming out has been really bad. So it feels like whatever you guys have been attempting to do, it could be that, you know, you had tried other options and it wasn't working. With the Ace of Wands, it also feels like there was just, it didn't take off. It just didn't hit, right? It didn't I just heard flaccid. It was flaccid, right? It just never hit. It never took off, right? With the Seven of Wands, and I feel like you had to defend. I feel like you had a lot of negative energy, maybe a lot of negative people. You could have had somebody honestly working behind your back and talking about your businesses, your ideas, things like that. And I feel like they almost even kind of tried to destroy your character without you even knowing, if that makes sense. And so no matter what you tried, nothing was working, right? And so there was no new opportunities, there was not, it almost felt like there was not even passion for it. Like you would try and it was something you enjoyed, but you would like, it would lose steam. That's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, keep hustling, don't give up. And you were stuck in your head. I feel like you guys wanted to give up, period. It was really like, I'm getting those, one of those days where you like, I don't even fucking care anymore. Like, I don't care, and then I don't care. If you guys know, that's from Supernatural. Yeah, you guys were, it's almost like you didn't even know what to do anymore, because everything you tried wasn't moving forward, and there was no point. It almost felt like you felt like there was no point in even doing anything anymore, right? You didn't know what to do. But what the universe is saying, like, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep hustling. I always tell people, I see this girl, her name is Natalia Alessandra or some shit like that, or Alessandra, I can't remember her name, to be honest with you. She's really funny, she's really inappropriate. People talk a lot of shit about her because she gets a lot of work done. I mean, to each their own. But she once posted, like, look, all the businesses that I failed at before I hit it. I don't know if it would be big, but yeah, I guess hit it big, or she got monetized off that page, right? And there was like 15 different businesses, and a bunch of them were like TikTok pages, like where she would go and clean people's houses for free. And really the one that took off was her own personal page, where she's talking shit, where she, you know, teaches people how to save money and make money if they want to get plastic surgery. It was her own personal, it was her being herself, right? That was the one that took off. And she still, I believe, still works a part-time job, right? And that's to make sure that she's always okay. With the avoid money schemes, you get the 8 of Cups in reverse though. Don't go back to anything that you've left before, especially people that you know, that you've already you already know who they are and what they are, and you already know what bullshit they're bringing, right? Be careful of who you work with, who you allow back into your life. Be careful of, even answer the phone. I'm getting, like, if you already know, just don't even answer the damn phone. People that are coming in because they see that things are moving, and they want to, I'm getting similar energy to Cancer. They want to come in because they see that things are starting to move for you, and they want to get in before you take off, because then you did all the hard work, right? But I feel like this is the same exact person that actually, like, destroyed your businesses in the past. And even if you didn't know about it, I'm getting, like, you guys don't know. If there's somebody that is literally sending you so much fucking energy, and you haven't, like, there's still like a, I'm not gonna get all into that because that's a whole nother TED talk. But yeah, that energy could, especially if you haven't grounded yourself yet, that energy could fuck your business up, right? I feel like you get to a certain point energetically where your business is set, where it doesn't affect. But when you're trying something from the beginning, a lot of times it really does depend on the soil, right? And if the soil is full of pieces of shit, well, technically soil would work with shit, but you know, guys know what I mean. Like, I'm using like no, yeah, okay, anyway, yeah. So be careful, because I feel like you guys have already learned your lesson. This was karma. I feel like that you guys might have paid off, but I feel like this was your own karma, right? About not abandoning yourself, even when everyone else does, even when everyone else has something to say, when everybody else is doing some bullshit. They don't believe in you, they don't believe in what you're doing. That's fine. You're going to do what you need to do, and that shit's gonna work. But I do feel like there is a new opportunity coming in, or it could be a new work, love, some kind of contract. This could be a spiritual contract, right? Either way, sign that contract. It is saying to sign the contract, right? Oh, stolen ideas. Be careful who you trust. And then the Magician. Yeah, you guys are going to be manifesting like crazy, and people are trying to get in on that. People are trying to get into not only the energy, but they're almost like, I see, you know what I see? I see this huge aura of your guys's, like, manifesting and working magic, and I see somebody trying to poke a straw into your manifestation bubble and take. That's what I'm seeing. Death. Cut that cord. Whatever this is, cut that cord. Whether it be an old job, whether it be a person around you, whether whatever it is, no. They don't need to be there. There's nobody in your life that needs to be there that is doing any kind of this crazy mess, right? People that actually care about you are not gonna act that way. Even if it's not like, even if what you're gonna do is not gonna do anything for me, why the fuck would why would I be like, no, that doesn't help me at all. It has nothing to do with me. It's not my fucking life. It's somebody else's life. Allow them to have their opportunities and their chances to win without it having to do anything with you, right? Yeah, that makes no sense. Like, no, I don't want you to do that. It's great for you, but it's bad for me because, no, too bad. Fucking grow up. Leos. Alright, let's get you guys some guidance. So keep on hustling. Keep on hustling. Things are finally starting to move. Be careful of money schemes. And I also heard like, oh, you know what I heard earlier? So I wasn't going to tell people because, you know, I don't like to share. But I saw that when I upload, it actually literally says where I'm uploading from. So that's stupid. Anyway, so I'm in Vegas now. And I heard machines. I heard the gambling machines. I don't play, so I know that's not for me. But so also money schemes could be like, you know, gambling or what's the other, lottery. But no, it really does have to do with people specifically. Money schemes. People are just coming in here to like fucking no. See. Leos. Guidance for Leos. Seasonal harvest. Yeah, see? You're going through a harvest. And I feel like it's a summer harvest. And today's, what's today? Today's the summer solstice. Excuse me. Today's the summer solstice, right? So I feel like there's a harvest coming in. And that harvest is going to help you for the rest of the summer, right? But it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a great one. See, look, every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been in a little bit of a desert harvest. Maybe the winter didn't harvest that well, and maybe you guys didn't prepare very well, right? But it feels like this storm is coming to an end. And then you got 44, which is 8, which is healing, which is, you know what I mean? All of those good things. But yeah, you got seasonal harvest, and this is a perfect time because summer has started. It's today. It's the summer solstice. Then you got Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Yeah, and I just got chills. And then dragons, slay them all. Make sure you're still doing your inner work, right? I feel for you guys. You guys are going to go through a like a heavy, like a dark night of the soul for a while, but there are still like upgrades you guys are going through. Still continue to work on your health, on your healing, on your beauty, right? Like, take care of yourself. Remember all the lessons that you've taken and or you've learned, and actually incorporate them. Make sure you're still doing them, right? Like, every day is another day to be able to push more, do a little more, take 2 more steps, take whatever, I don't know, eat a salad. You know what? I don't like salads, but I was craving this really crazy salad with like fruits and nuts and like, yeah. I was imagining this salad with a different kind of seasoning because the ranch has been kind of, well, the ranch always messes me up. I'm lactose and gluten and everything intolerant. But I was craving like a mandarin with strawberries and seeds and this really kind of almost refreshing kind of salad with like a salmon. Sounds so good. Anyway, yeah, meditation for peace and serenity. Make sure you're keeping up with your spiritual maintenance. Yes, but your spiritual, I used this word yesterday, dude. Hygiene. Okay, make sure that when these things start to happen, good things, you're still continuing to stay connected. Okay. All right, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, Leo, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.